how are we all? My name is Lucy and this is my channel, The Sewing Gardener. Today's vlog, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'm so sorry. I was going great guns with vlogs and then life happened and then I was going through a few things which I will explain all in a chatty vlog. But this vlog today is part of the vlogger tour for the new challenge that is running throughout August over on Instagram, and this challenge is called So Bold and it is being run by the lovely Becky, who is What Beck Sews over on Instagram. And it's to celebrate her 40th birthday. So her birthday is in the month of August. I think it's been, actually, I'm not very good with dates, I don't know. It's the 23rd. This will be going out on the 23rd and I'm pretty sure her birthday's been, so very happy birthday or belated birthday to Becky. But this challenge has been created by her to celebrate her 40th birthday. Now, what is So Bold? So the idea is, and I've written, there's some notes here. So it's captioned, make it, wear it, own it. And your bold may not necessarily be my bold or Becky's bold or anybody else's bold. So how you interpret it is entirely up to you. So you could have, for instance, if you're not very keen on sewing with bright colours, you could choose a bright colour. If you don't like patterns or you're not used to sewing patterns, but you've always fancied one with puffy sleeves like this one, you could do that. So it's entirely up to you how you interpret this challenge. I have gone all out. I will show you two makes that I have made. One was made in July, but it's not been posted, but it was a pattern test. And when I got the fabric, I did say I wanted to use it for this challenge. So I don't know if this is going to be accepted as an entry, but it's not been shared on Instagram yet. So I don't know, but the one is definitely been made, well, both been made specifically for this challenge. One was made earlier because it was a pattern test, but the pattern got delayed for its launch because the lovely lady had a baby. Anyway, I digress. But the one is definitely, it's all out. It's all out. So that's basically the challenge. What you need to do, you can post your entry anytime through August, through the month of August over on Instagram. Use the hashtag SoBold2026 and I will put that here as well, and ensure that you tag your photographs or your post with Becky's Instagram handle, which is What Beck Sews. Is What Beck Sews, I just double checked, and I'll put that here as well. And you must do that because the hashtags over on Instagram, I know only too well from the Sew Skin Summer Challenge, they weren't working very well then, so whether they've sorted it out or not I don't know, but the tag, Becky will definitely find your entry if you use that tag. So what have I made? Well, I have made a dress, which was the pattern test, and I can put some photos of that here. The other one I haven't actually got photos of, but I will hopefully have photos by the time I've edited this. And if not, you'll have to see them on Instagram when I finally post my entry. So I went for fabric choice, not necessarily pattern style, because the one I have made before, this obviously the pattern test was new, and it is a halter neck dress. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, oops. I will put that here and I will put patterns by as well. But I got this fabric in the So Obsessed subscription box. I think it was the July fabric, not the June. Can't remember. Anywho, I got the fabric and it's quite loud for me. And I mean, I quite like bright things, but all over this, it was quite loud. So I made this halter neck dress. I made the full length version using this fabulous fabric. So I thought, the minute I opened the box, I thought this would be a great entry for So Bold. So because for me, it is an all over bold. I would have probably made this into a blouse, but I decided to make it into a dress. And I just think it's fabulous, actually, and I love this pattern. I'm so sorry that I can't remember the name. Oh, it's the Delphi dress. There we go. It's the Delphi. And it is by that we'll have to put in here, but it's the lovely Ine. And the reason the pattern was delayed is because she had a baby. Not sure if I've said that already. But anyway, that's my first entry here. So you see, you could use some bright coloured fabrics, or you could go all out, which is what I've done with the next one. Now it is animal print. Now I'm wearing animal print, but this one's a very understated animal print, and I am very partial to a zebra animal print. Leopard print, not so much, even though I do really rather like this one. And from the So Obsessed boxes, one of the first ones that came out earlier this year was a lovely jersey that they had, which had animal print on it, and it was a very small leopard print, and I made that up into a batwing top, and I absolutely loved it. And I love leopard print on other people, not so much on me. But I am also a Minerva brand ambassador, and strangely enough, I got this fabric delivered to me, and I don't even remember ordering it. Isn't it that's bad? I don't remember ordering it. But when it came, I thought this would be perfect. This is the fabric. So it is very leopard print, very blue, and very my colours. And I have made this pattern once before, and it is the Blanca flight suit. But I've gone all out with this one. So my other one is in a blue railroad denim. It's a pinstripe, but it's very thin blue and white pinstripe, quite understated. Whereas this one, I will hold it up for you, has got, and I've got short sleeves on my other one, but this one is thicker denim. So I thought it would be perfect for winter. Oh, and I've just seen some threads that I haven't cut off from the top stitching. And I've made long sleeves. So this is it. So this is my bold. And I'm not sure about it. I even put a label in. Becky is a Leo, and because her birthday's in August, I'm a Gemini. And because it was to celebrate her birthday, I thought I would celebrate me by putting a Gemini label in my make. So yeah, this is if that one's not allowed to be entered, that's absolutely fine. But this is my actual entry, and I've made this throughout the month of August. And my sewing machine is no longer here because the needle threader broke. I don't think it was the top stitching. It wasn't the top stitching. It just didn't. When I was changing the needle to go back to sew something else. Anyway, that's why there's no machine. And it's been so hot, I've literally only just come back into my sewing room. And we've had a reorganisation of it, hence why everything looks tidy around here. But yeah, this is my entry, and I will try and get some photos of it. But if not, you will have to see it over on Instagram, and I can't wait to share it with you. But yeah, it's loud, it's proud, and I'm going to own it. I've gone all out for it. Did have a few issues making this. When I made my last one, it fits really well, but the waist didn't. There was something about the waist, and I am terrible. I don't write on my patterns the alterations that I've made, because I just lengthen the bodices by 1 inch, sleeves by 1 or 2 inches, and legs by several inches. So this one I lengthened the bodice, but in fact I'd already lengthened the bodice from previous, but I lengthened this one slightly more. But I know what it is now, because the waist doesn't quite sit on my waist. It's a bit low. I need to add some to the bottom rather than add it onto here, which is fine. It's this bit where then when you put the belts and bits around, it's a bit low. But even if I hadn't altered it, then this would be too high, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, so that's what I've done. I've kept the legs. You can taper the legs. I haven't. I've kept them open, and you can put poppers onto the sleeves to taper in the sleeves to make them thinner. I think I will do that. I didn't want to use the snaps to make a hole in it in case I didn't like them. So I'm just going to get some black, you know, the ones that you stitch on with the sort of holes, circles. I'm just going to get those, so then you can make these thinner if you so wish. But oh, excuse me, my daughters didn't think it was necessary, But yeah, I do quite like it. It is growing on me. It is very out of my comfort zone, but we will see. Anyway, that's the challenge. That's my official entry. Hoping I can enter this one as well. But I just wanted to show you that to see, so that you can see what would, you know, something else that's loud and proud. And that's never been shown before. So, recap of the rules. So Bold, running throughout the month of August. There is a full vlogger tour, so there will be lots and lots of other vloggers that share their makes, thoughts, things with you. You could choose a pattern that you've not sewn before, or you think is quite loud. I know a lovely Claire, the singing sewist, did a corset, which is absolutely beautiful. And yes, I would have never attempted that, and it is in a lovely racy red. So that's her interpretation, and I thought it was a fabulous entry. Other people have gone for lighter prints and things, the same as me. I've done that. So how you interpret it is up to you. You can post your entry anytime throughout the month of August. There isn't that much time left, but you've got to the 31st of August to do so. You need to use the hashtag SoBold2026. And I do wonder whether Bex will run it again. Don't know. And you need to tag, obviously, the lovely Becky, who is What Bex Sews. But yeah, if you head over to her Instagram, there'll be more information about that here. The rules will have come up here. And I hope you all have fun, and I look forward to seeing your entries very soon. And I promise I will be back with a vlog saying what I've been up to, other things that I've made, and just a general catch up. And I am hoping that I will be able to carry on vlogging intermittently very soon. I will see you all soon. Bye for now.